Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here from Pickdawgz.com, bringing out my NBA Jam session on a Thursday, March 23rd, 2023, man. Yesterday was not a good day for me, man. I'll be 1,000. I did get my ass kicked, man. Sometimes in the NBA, the ball just does not bounce your way, man. I try to come on here, smash it every day, per usual, man. I really, really do, but sometimes it just doesn't go your way, man. I am here on a Thursday, ready to bounce back, though, man. We got a small card, 4 games, but some meat on the bone, man. And you know what we're going to do, man. We ain't running, we ain't hiding. We're trying to bounce back with the quickness, make some money there on a Thursday. If you're looking for more of this great content, y'all know what to do, man. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and drop your like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like. My best bets can be found over at Pick Dawgz Premium. Just click that link in the description. Takes you right to my Handicapper page. There you can find my long-term packages. You can find all my bets for today's action, including my $15 NBA Jam session play, man. We will bounce back on that play tonight, man. Scoop it up, $15. Also, follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ, man, and check out my live shows. I am live right here on the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel every day, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, man. I usually bring on a guest. We run through the card one more time. We also update y'all on late injury news and information that came out during the day out of the association, man. We also cook up a parlay at the end, and we just try to make some extra money, man. I try to give y'all an extra voice other than mine sometimes. So come spend some time with your guy, man, on that late evening show, 3 Central, 4 Eastern. Small card tonight, man. Only 4 games. Bounce back day for your guy, Jay, though. We're going to try to smash it per usual. Let's make some money tonight, and without further ado, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, in our first matchup of the night, man, we got the New York Knicks out on the road facing the Orlando Magic. Knicks laying 3, total 229. The Knicks, man, they let us down last night. They allowed the Miami Heat to not only get a home win, but a home cover. The worst home cover team in the entire NBA. You know, the Knicks are the best road cover team in the NBA, so that's kind of a head scratcher. You know, it happens. That's the current NBA right now. That was a good spot for the Knicks, but they've now lost 2 straight on a back-to-back as well in Orlando. Orlando beat up on Washington in their last one. I had Washington in that game as well. Washington at the time was playing for their season. Orlando didn't really care about that. We now know we're sticking a fork in that Wizards team. Their season's pretty much over. When we're looking at this one, the Knicks have won both meetings between these two teams this season, 115-102 on the 24th of October and 102-98 on the 7th of February. The first one was in Madison Square Garden, and the second one was in Orlando. This will be the last meeting between these two teams. I'm leaning Knicks in this game, man. I think the Knicks do bounce back. I don't necessarily like the back-to-back that they're on, but they're still the best road cover team in the league. They didn't get it done yesterday. After losing 2 straight games, I think they bounce back today. I could see it. I can. Much more to play for this team than this Orlando Magic team. You know, still in a thick race for the for seeding in the Eastern Conference. The Magic could theoretically still make the play-in. It's not going to happen, though. You know, I'm leaning on the Knicks here in this one. I think they bounce back. I do. Knicks laying the 3 for me here in our first matchup of the night. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Cleveland Cavs out on the road facing the Brooklyn Nets. Cleveland's laying 4, total 219. We just saw this one the other night with Cleveland winning it by 6, 115-109. Same venue as the other night as well. We're still in Brooklyn. Brooklyn has now lost 4 straight. Cleveland has won 4 of its last 5, including 3 straight on the road. Both against Charlotte, and then we just talked about the last one against Brooklyn. Brooklyn won the first meeting between these two teams, 125-117 on the 26th of December in Cleveland. That was a different Brooklyn team, though. That was the Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving Nets, so can't really put too much stock into that game. With the Nets losing 4 straight, and this being, their 4th straight home game, it should be a bounce-back spot for the Brooklyn Nets. It should be, but I still like Cleveland. I just don't think Brooklyn matches up well with Cleveland. I just think that the Twin Towers down low is a real mismatch for them. I think Donovan Mitchell can kind of hide behind those screens, and he can get hot. And, you know, Donovan Mitchell is a huge scorer, man. When he gets hot, you know, you might as well say good night some nights. He had 31 in the last one, and they only won by 6. Brooklyn did keep it competitive, but they failed to cover. The line's 4 in this one. I'm leaning Cleveland, man. I do think Cleveland keeps it rolling. I do. This is a solid Nets team. This is, man, but I just think the Cleveland Cavs is just a straight up bad matchup for them. I like Cleveland in this one. I think they keep it rolling out on the road, man. I'll lay the 4 with them here in this one. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Charlotte Hornets. They're out on the road facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans laying 8.5, total 225. Interesting game here in this one, to be honest. These teams have faced off once this season. Pelicans won that one 124-112. It was on the 21st of October, though. That was way early in the season. I'm not putting any stock in that game. It almost doesn't even factor into this handicap. Pelicans have won 3 of 5. They're trying to make a push. They're now 2 games under 500. I said I was going to stick a fork in this team, and then they went and won, like I said, 3 of their last 5. But in that same breath, I kind of should have seen this coming as they haven't played anybody. Their last 2 wins, granted, they have won both by double digits, but they were against the 2 worst teams in the league in the San Antonio Spurs and the Houston Rockets. And they have another one here with the Charlotte Hornets tonight. They did take the Spurs behind the shed in that last one, 119-84 at home. It's a good win. That's a really, really good win, man. They didn't play with their food in that one. Beat the Rockets by 10 the game before that, but they lost to the Rockets just the game right before that, man, 114-112. The Hornets, they did win their last one against the Pacers as well, 115-109 on their home floor. They had lost the 4 prior to that, though, to Philly, twice to Cleveland, and to Utah. Those are all 4 teams that's currently in the playoffs or in the play-in. I don't like that they're coming off of a long homestand, though, for this Hornets team. And I think the Pelicans are trying to kind of build some morale to make this playoff play-in type run. I don't think they get there, if I'm going to be honest. I don't think they make it, but I do think they try to. They beat up on the Spurs in their last one, beat up on Houston in their last one. They're at home. I lean Pelicans laying 8.5. I don't love it, though. I don't love it, man. This is a really streaky Pelicans team, and this Hornets team can be scrappy at times, but they beat up on bad teams in back-to-back games. I think they can do it again one more time at home. I lean Pelicans laying the 8.5 here in this one. In our last and final matchup of the night, man, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder, the cover buddies, man, the Thunder buddies, our favorite money-making team, man, the best ATS team in the league, on the road facing the Clips. Clips laying 4.5, total 232. This line is on the move at the current time of recording this video. I think it opened at like 2, then was at 3 for a while. Now it's up to 4.5. Do I understand why the line is where it's at and why it's on the move? Yes, I do. I think people are waking up and betting the Clips as this should be a get-right spot for them on their home floor. Cook revenge against a team that most people think the Clips are better than. It's also a triple revenge spot as the Thunder have won all 3 meetings versus this team this season. The Thunder on the front end of a back-to-back as they do play tomorrow. I understand why people are trying to bet the Clips in this spot. Am I betting the Clips, though? No, sir, I'm not, man. I know better. I'm continuously riding our favorite money-making team, the Thunder buddies, the cover buddies, man. Plus the 4.5 is a great place to be, in my opinion, and I'm betting them on the money line as I do think they win the 4th and final matchup between this Clips team this season. If you don't know, man, this Thunder team has now won 8 of its last 10 games. They're playing extremely great basketball. We've been on them all season long. We've rolled them to the best cover team in the NBA. The Clips are also without Paul George tonight. He's possibly out for the remainder of the season. Which changed from now and the other night? Nothing. Other than the Clips are without their second best player, Paul George. I love the way the Thunder are playing right now. I told y'all the other day, the Thunder lines are just inflated sometimes, man. This Clippers team is not 4.5 points better than this Thunder team tonight. They're not. Simple. They're just not. Same way how the other night they were not 7 points better. This is a small market team. People are not key on this Thunder team. They don't understand how good this team is playing right now. If you asked a random person how many games have the Thunder won in their last 10, they wouldn't know. It's 8 of their last 10. I love the way this team has been playing. They're firmly in the playoff race. They could even play the way out of the play-in. They're currently sitting at 500. I love the Thunder buddies tonight. I'm betting them tonight on the money line and plus the 4.5. I do think they go in here and beat the Clips for the 4th time this season. They beat them the other night, 101-100. Like I said, much hasn't changed. Thunder in that mode, absolutely in that mode. We're going to continue rolling them. Give me the Thunder Buddies, the cover buddies here in this one tonight. And that's going to conclude today's episode on the Jam Session on March 23rd, 2023, man. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe if you're new. And drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. My best bets can be found over at Pickdawgz Premium. Just click that link in the description. That's where you can find my long-term packages and all my bets for today's action, including my $15 NBA Jam Session play. We will bounce back on that play tonight, man. Scoop it up, $15. Follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ, and check out my live show, as I am live right here on the Pickdawgz YouTube channel every day, 3 Central, 4 Eastern. Usually bring on a guest. We drop a parlay at the end, and we try to update y'all on late injury news and information that came out during the day in the association, man. So come tune in there, man. Let's make some money tonight. See y'all later on today. Bounce back day for me, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'm out of here. Peace.